What up? It's Rosecrans Vic right here with my guy Peysoh.
Yup.
What's up, man?
Shit, just chilling.
We in the field. We're in the city right now. We had to pull up on you this time.
Yup, house arrest, man. Got everything fucked up right now.
Yeah, man. So where are we at right now? What's I mean, don't give out the address,
Yeah.
but like I'm saying, like, this is Maywood.
Yeah, we're in Maywood.
You know what I mean?
Maywood,
My boy putting Maywood on the map.
Hell yeah.
I feel like if you're from LA, you know where Maywood's at, but maybe if you don't have family there or anything like that, like
Yeah.
you'll never really have a reason to go because it's so small.
Yeah, it's tiny.
What do you feel like you guys are known for, like at the moment or anything? Like,
Shit. It just depends who you ask.
yeah.
It just depends who you ask. Some people say, oh, it's watered down. Some people say this, but some people will tell you it's about like, cause really it get active. Like it has its seasons of getting active, and then it has its seasons where it's just like it's chill. So it really just depends who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up for you here?
Shit, growing up, that shit was cool for me. It was cool. I didn't really start like getting like, you feel me, like really, cause I used to play basketball, and I had my cousins right here, and shit was cool as fuck growing up. But then they all moved away. Homies started moving away, so it was just like damn. And then I started getting older. I started like, at first I didn't really care about the clothes I was wearing, the shoes I was wearing, but then I started getting older, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to seeing like all these people on Instagram.
Trying to get the new Jordans,
yeah,
so
I'm trying
just
to
dropped.
get, yeah, I'm trying to get all types of, so then, but my mom, you know, she wasn't fortunate. I don't blame her, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's tough out here.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? I didn't like asking her for stuff because she's a single mom.
Other shit to worry about.
I have an older sister, younger sister, and I'd rather make sure, you know.
Yeah.
So, as long as, you know, we had a roof and some food, it was cool. So,
yeah,
that's when I really started getting like, all right, boom, boom, boom.
How do I get some money? How do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what age would you say that you kind of like
8th grade.
jumped off the porch? It was 8th
grade.
grade?
Yeah. I always like, feel me, like little dumb shit like phase, you know, just little dumb shit.
Yeah.
But I was never really like, all right, yeah, until like 8th grade.
And that's when like you stopped like coming home, you stopped listening to mom?
Yeah,
like,
I stopped going to school. Just started getting into a bunch of trouble and shit. And then 9th grade I went down. And then so I dropped out.
Yeah.
So
you haven't been to high school like pretty much at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I was always enrolled, but it's hard for them to kick us out. So
yeah,
I like literally, since, you feel me, I literally just go to lunch, eat, play basketball with the homies, and jump out.
Yeah.
So I go in like during lunch, eat, play basketball, jump out. Same thing.
What school were you going to?
Maywood High School.
Oh, you're going to Maywood?
Yeah.
So you're still supposed to be in there because you're only 16.
No, well, now they did kick me out. Yeah.
Shit.
Now I'm kicked out.
Yeah. But like, I guess there's no like school people like pressing you at this point saying that you're truant. They're just like, okay.
Oh, no, hell no.
They're just like Peysoh. Like.
Yeah. It's just like my PO, she's the only one that be pressing that school shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it like, how do you feel about it? Like, do you feel like you're, like it's important? Do you feel like you want to do it?
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I didn't know what I was doing, I'd be in school for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But, you know, I always knew I was gonna pop off one day.
Wow.
So I just stuck with it. I never let up.
In rap, is that what you were doing? You were rapping like since you kind of jumped off the porch and shit?
I was rapping since like around 8th grade, 7th grade. But I just didn't really have much to say because I was only so new to like
what can you really
doing
say
what I was doing,
age,
you know. So I didn't really like, and at the same time, like I didn't want to be like, let's say I did pop off, I didn't want to be known as a little capping ass kid. So
yeah.
So I literally told my engineer like word by word, I'm like, you know what, I'll be back in 2 years. I'm gonna go. So at the time I was like 13 maybe.
Wow.
So I was like, I'll be back in 2 years. And sure enough, 15 I did that You Don't Know song. After a long ass time, and then I stopped rapping again to go straight back to the bullshit. And 16 I dropped 6 Block.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you were just sitting on music, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I had stopped rapping.
Yeah.
I was just, doing what I had to do to get money and shit.
Yeah.
And then it is Sway was about to turn himself in.
Yeah.
So he was just basically telling me like, slow down. I know you've heard in the song, he's like, free my little nigga Peysoh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was just like, bro, you need to slow down. Like I'm tired of you doing this and this, like I'm about to pop off, and I want you, to experience it with me.
Yeah.
And all types of shit. So then, feel me? Shout out to him, because if it was for him, I would never made 6 Block.
Yeah.
So he had booked a 12-hour session, and he's like, come get some studio time. And then I went, and that's how 6 Block happened.
So let's back up a little bit. How'd you meet Suede?
Damn, I met him when I was young. I was probably like, how old was I? I was young, but I met him through his nephew, Spade.
Okay.
And he was like, he's like, check this little, how old was I at the time? I want to say I was an 8th grader. So he's like, check this little 8th grader out. He be rapping too, and Suede was a rapper at the time too, still, because Suede's been rapping for a minute.
Wow.
So Suede was a rapper too, but Suede's older than me, obviously.
Yeah.
And he was like, check this little 8th grader out. And then Suede, I had tapped in with him. I was like, hey, you hard? What do? So I've been tapped in with him, And then it just went from there. Like we started, like we came close as fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all met on some rap shit back then.
Yeah, back then. Yeah. And then it just, feel me? It went from rap to like other shit.
Yeah.
Then,
yeah. But so when did you guys form Parkside?
Parkside, like, it's like Huntington Park, Parkside.
Yeah.
It's not really like, I wouldn't really say it's like a movement yet.
Okay.
Because we haven't really done anything.
Yeah.
You get me?
I mean, you guys are putting all these cities on the map because, HP, Bell Gardens, Maywood.
Don't get me wrong, Sway's holding it down for Parkside.
You know what I mean? So
but it could do way more for it to start being a movement. You get me?
Yeah, of course. So you said that
they already been had it. You get me?
Yeah.
Suede and them all, they already been had it. Yeah.
So basically, Suede was about to turn himself in, and he hit you, and he's like, "Hey, like, let's make this music." And how did you feel like watching him start to like blow up in a matter of like a month? I
was happy as fuck, like, cause that's what he want. That's, cause me personally, I feel like that's everybody's dream to be a rapper. Yeah. So I was happy as fuck for him. And then, right when he was about to turn himself in, we did that 6 Block shit, and he's like, "Damn, fool, like, you should have been rapping."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why you. So when he like told me that shit, we had like a brother to brother conversation and shit. So I was just like, you feel me? I tried to push it. I shot that video right before, like the same day I shot the video, he turned himself in. That same day.
No wonder, because I was watching the video and I'm like, how old is this video? Because you dropped it like 2-3 months after he turned himself in.
Yeah.
So it was the same day.
And I had just cut my hair off. My hair was looking horrible. I used to have long hair.
Yeah.
Had just cut my hair off. I was looking.
And it's so important to have him in the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you're on YouTube and you don't know exactly what's going on, but like Back to the Bag comes on, and then the next song is like 6 Block.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, okay, they're homies. Like they fuck with each other if you're not tapped in, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then it's a similar vibe. Like you guys don't make the same type of music necessarily, but there's same like ethos. Like you guys are storytelling.
Yeah.
Which I fuck with heavy. And you guys are not on the like turn up shit.
Yeah.
You guys are on some like more like vibey shit.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Like who did you grow up listening to?
I grew up listening to like Biggie, Mobb Deep, Tupac, shit like that. So I didn't grow up around like listening to like, well, I guess what kids listen to.
Yeah, not at all. Cause you're 60, so that was like, you were born in what,
2003.
Yeah, so yeah.
I grew up listening to shit like that. So I was always more like a Mozzie, Briz type fan. So like, once I had stopped rapping, and I stopped rapping like at 13 when Shoreline beats were popping, type beats were popping. That's when I was like, my new style, I guess, was born.
And what did you search for? Like, was it like a YouTube beat that you used?
Yeah.
What did you search for? Like, what type of beat?
For what? For the 6 Block?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called it was a Bravo the Bag Chaser type beat.
Oh shit.
It's called Held Down, I think.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. Speaking of Bravo, I seen you guys work together.
Yeah, we got
dropped a song.
Yeah, we got a song. I featured him on one, and he featured me on one of his.
That's super dope. What's that been like with him? Like, you were listening to him? Like,
I've been listening to Bravo since he was Bravo the Loc, so that's a long time.
That's a long time. Yeah, but y'all are so young, man. It's crazy.
So it was just.
So you were like 13 listening to him when he was like 15. Like, this shit is crazy.
How old is he? 18, 19?
Bravo's 19.
I was probably 14, 15. Yeah, 14.
And he started out too, like 16 probably.
Yeah, so he was hard. He was always hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And now you guys are tapped in and shit.
Yeah.
And then he got to do a song with Suede too before he went in.
Yep.
So that's super fire.
Yeah.
What other artists like are you listening to right now?
I just listen to the same shit really. Just Polo G and Mozzie, Briz. Who else? So I really just listen to the same shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you on Duno's project twice. What was that like, and how did you meet Duno?
Duno. I met him at a studio in, I don't even know where we were at. I met him at a studio though. Grizz, you know Grizz?
Yeah.
He told me to pull up. I met Duno there. Duno was cool as fuck. Funny.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck. And it just went from there. But at the time, I wasn't really like rapping.
Yeah.
Like I had just dropped 6 Block, and I wasn't really like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper, you know?
Yeah.
So then like he was cool as fuck, and then after like I didn't have a buzz, but I was kind of like going up a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, what's up? Like, Cali reached out to me. He was like, hey, cause I had just shot a video. Yeah. And he was like, hey, you wanna go to a studio after this? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. So me and Cali went, and Duno was right there, and we just ended up knocking down 2 tracks.
Those are some of the hardest songs. Like,
yeah,
I really love that Blast line. That shit was hard.
Oh yeah.
Did he tell you that Blast listened to it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
he didn't tell you that.
Nah.
So he said that he sent him his project, and then he said, yo, that Peysoh line is hard when he shouted me out.
Yeah.
And then that's like track 7. So Duno was excited about it because he's like, damn, he got all the way to track 7. You feel me? But he listened to your shit. That was a hard ass line.
Speaking of that, it's because it was like, I don't know. He told me to give it like a simp vibe. So and I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that shit. So I was like, hey, what's like a... Because I do listen to Blast. I ain't gonna lie. I do listen to Blast. But I wasn't really like hip to his lyrics. It's just like his music is hard as fuck. Like,
of course, yeah.
Like it's hard as fuck. Like, so I was like, hey, what's like a known as Blast line? I'm gonna just throw a Blast line in there. And he's like, love is overrated. So like that love shit is overrated. Feeling like I'm Blast.
That's a bar too.
Yeah.
That's fire. So I feel like that was. I feel like we crossed paths before. I seen you like at a studio.
Yeah.
I interviewed Suede too. I'm sure you're probably there that day.
Yeah.
But the last time I seen you, it was at Duno's event. And then you got locked up for a few days.
Yeah.
Right after that, right? Mm-hmm. What happened and like what you can share?
It was really just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
They were watching us, on stories, lives, and they just somehow, some way, they just knew where the fuck I was going. And as soon as I hopped off the car, just boom. Yeah, type shit.
That's fucking crazy. And since then, you've been on house arrest?
I've been on house arrest, yeah.
So what's that been like? Like,
it's boring. Boring as fuck.
It's like quarantine all over again type shit.
Yeah, it's quarantine all over again.
That's crazy. You gotta like Postmates and...
like all that shit.
And like, so how does it work? Sorry, I'm like, you can't like step outside your house, or how does it work? Like,
nah, well, a lot of people, like older people, they get curfews and shit. But I guess for minors, they don't give curfews.
Wow.
So you can't even step out at all.
You can't step out like the door?
You could go like to your doctor's appointments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dentist appointments, shit like that, but stepping out, nah.
But like if you like walk to the front right now, it's gonna start beeping type shit?
It won't start beeping, but it'll just like give off a signal that it lost connection with the little box right there.
Oh shit. Damn, don't disconnect that box.
Yeah, so it would give off like a little signal that it went out of reach.
Shit.
Yeah, so then my PO pull up, make sure
and make sure that you're here and all that shit. That's fucking crazy. So have like labels been reaching out to you and all that?
Yeah.
What's that been like?
It's cool, but it's not the best.
The bag ain't right yet?
It's not not yet. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I only got like 2 videos out.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them, but shit.
But those videos, they're doing numbers.
Yeah.
And what's like, so you have 2 videos out
Mm-hmm.
doing crazy numbers, and it's a trip because I'm like, you're telling me all these videos are old.
Yeah.
So you were just sitting on videos and not dropping music for a while,
Yeah.
and you just felt like it wasn't the right time, like instinctively, or what was the reasoning behind that?
So one reason behind it was I had an open case, and in the video 6 Block I had a, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to like mess up my case,
Mhm.
and so I was just holding back, and we just so happened to go into a big quarantine. So I'm like, you know what? Everybody's home, nobody's doing shit, everybody's bored, and it was like break.
Yeah.
Nobody was in school. I'm like, bro, they got nothing better to do. I'm gonna drop this video. They gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Boom, that's what I did, and it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
It was all over everywhere. I seen it. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, oh shit, here they go again. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy how history's repeating itself almost so fast. You know, with Suede, and now with you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hope Suede is home soon.
Yeah.
You know, I hope everything works out with your case. But it's been dope to watch it. You know,
Hell yeah.
because I feel like you guys are really putting this on the map.
Hell yeah.
This section that has been extremely underrepresented.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like everybody, like I said, if you're from LA, you know where this is at, but there's never been any rappers that are like repping this, you know, to be like extremely proud of where they're from and stuff like that. So it's super dope. I seen you recently got ink.
Yeah.
With these like open cases and stuff like that. Do you worry about that? Does that second guess yourself? Like, they're gonna like trip on me?
Nah, I'm gonna have someone cover them up with makeup.
You are?
Yeah, and record like that.
What did you get?
I got my mom's name on this side right here.
Fire.
I got my dad's name right here, and then I got a cross to match the piece. Rest in peace. Day he was born and day he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned we were in a clubhouse room before. You mentioned that your dad had passed away.
Yeah.
How old were you, and like how did that?
I was
affect you?
I was 6 years old. It was September 10th, and yeah, that shit fucked me up.
Wow.
To this day, you know, I still got bad ass anxiety,
Yeah.
random panic attacks. Shit
Yeah.
That shit's fucked up.
Do you feel like that kind of led you to like where you were just like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna just be outside then?
I was doing the normal silver tooth activity,
Yeah.
and it really just went from there. Like,
Yeah.
I started getting violent
Mhm.
as a little kid, you know, worked its way up to 9th grade, and just,
Yeah. From there.
Yeah.
But shit, I mean, now you're going in a positive direction.
Yeah.
You know, which is really encouraging, and it's dope because, I know, like you said before, that you kind of got to a point where you're just like, man, I don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
You know, and I can tell now that you're just like, even though there's a little bit of bullshit you got to deal with, like, how does it feel to kind of see like the light at the end of the tunnel now?
It's just like a stress reliever, like.
Yeah.
I don't get as much, like, because at first I was really, like, telling myself, like, damn, like, if this shit don't work, I really, like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't go to school, like, the shit I do ain't gonna get me nowhere. All that shit catches up to you. I was never able to sell drugs. I swear to God. Like, I was never able to sell drugs, so the shit I was doing, was just, it was bad, you get me? I heard it's, like, a lot of bad karma, bad energy from doing shit like that, so I was just, like, damn, like, I gotta stop eventually, like, what the fuck? So, as soon as I stopped doing that shit, I started, like, blossoming type shit. Yeah. So, shit. That shit was true, I guess. That shit was true, I guess. So, so I started, like, telling myself, like, damn, what the fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? This shit don't work. Type shit.
Well, shit. Like I told you, I think one of the first things I told you, little chopping it up, was just like, yo, don't let nobody trick you out of your position. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing your thing right now, and just keep going. Just keep going in the positive direction.
Yeah.
What else you got coming?
I got hella records with hella people, bro. Like, it's crazy, like, the love I've been getting. I got so much.
Who's been tapping in?
Shit, damn near everybody. The only person, like, that I'm really waiting for is Polo G, no cap.
Wow.
That's it. But other than that, like, I'm fucking with everybody in LA. I'm fucking with TZ, Shout out to TG. I'm fucking with TG. You know, call me TG.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out to TG too. Fucking with Phoenix. Phoenix a real like. That is love for him.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to fuck with me. He fucked with me and I had like 5,000 followers maybe.
That's hard.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah,
barely like, yeah. She be showing love. He be putting hella people in positions that you don't even gotta be doing that shit.
Yeah.
So shit, love for him. I'm fucking with Baby Youngin. You know Baby Youngin.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with AZ Chike.
Dope.
Ruchi.
Yep.
Who else? Crook.
Crook one?
Yeah.
Dope.
PNB Rock tapped in.
PNB Rock? What the fuck? Y'all gotta do something crazy.
Man.
He be listening to your shit?
Well, he just tapped in out the blue, like, hey, kid, you hard, tapped in.
That's fire.
Like, yeah, so. Who else is tapped in? 03, shout out to 03.
Dope.
Who else? I got so much. I just really gotta go through my catalog, little weirdo, you know.
Yeah.
I got hella shit.
That's fire. So yeah, I mean, shit. I'm excited to see it. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean? So you just got singles coming. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of singles stacked up too.
Okay.
Yeah, a whole bunch of singles.
Cool. Well, shit. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
We in the field with it today. Shout out my boy Peysoh.
Yeah.
Free Suede.
Free Suede. Free
Rosecrans
Vic.
Vic. We out.